Hey America, Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet back. And at the same time I started cooking my dinner. I got some Pollock, and I'm a runner now. I mean, I could be like, whoop. It's not proper in the kitchen, right? So anyways, but my body, he's a body lifter. So he's going for bulk. I'm going for high twitch muscles. I'm trying to heal myself by running. More or less, I just ran myself out of a wheelchair, which, that's a good thing, right? Who wants to be in a wheelchair, right? So, I got jokes, right? So, we were going to start the sausage off. Our beans are done. Turn that up on high. I got my spat ready. I got my flour ready. I'm going to take a little bit more of the brown stock here. It's Winco, as you can see on it. It's an okay product. Nothing's like real stock, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, see me do that? There, drop that bag quick, right? Go licking my fingers and then grabbing a bag and putting it in the cupboard. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. So, while this is heating up, and then we're going to throw the onions on, I've already discussed that. I have this technique where I take cold fish and I get some butter just melted, and then as you can see, it's all over the top. I'll hold that in close for a second. As you can see, it's got a nice glaze over the top, and this is the beginning of what I call, it's something from what we served at Red Lobster, but I'm doing my own brand of it because too much of their stuff has crap in it. So we've got some chopped black olives, some onions, some tomatoes. I put a little bit of Italian dressing in there. I'm gonna put a little parsley in there, a little bit of basil, a dash of salt. And then I'm going to put this right over the top of the fish. And we're going to bake this, and then we're going to broil it. Because I want some of the tops of these to get a little brown. It's going to be pretty interesting. And we hear sausage cooking over here, making all this noise. Man, it's making noise like it needs some fat. And we all know this man got the fat hookup, huh? See, it needs fat. So, I'm going to take some of my clarified bacon fat. Boom! That wasn't mean. That was easy. And for my dinner, here's my plate of rice. It's kind of early still. So, I'm going to put this back in the fridge. So I'm running into all-comers track meet tomorrow, and I want to have a very light meal. I don't want anything weighing me down. I move faster when I have nothing in my stomach or hardly anything in it. I got me some bananas. Y'all want to hear a crazy story? So, here, let me show you what I'm doing in this pan. See, I'm just chopping it up, getting smaller pieces. And it's almost to the point where I want to throw the onions in because I want to get all the big pieces chopped first. I should go a little faster, huh? And because I want this really spread out in the soup. Big chunks are nice for like pasta, but not for this soup here. So anyways, I ran out of money 4 days ago. I mean, ran out of money. I mean, I'm talking like I took my last nickel, quarter, and 20 pennies down and got me a candy bar because I love chocolate bars at night after my workouts and stuff, right? Oh, that looks real good. So I'm going to put the onions in. And I keep opening my wallet, hoping it'll manifest some money. I mean, you know what you do. And you keep looking in your fridge when you're like craving something. So, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I gotta ask one of my neighbors. And I knock on her door, and she's not in right then. And all I need is $3 to run in this race. That's it, $3, right? And I go to the lake yesterday with my niece Erin, and she would have given it to me no problem, but I forgot, right? So I get home last night, and I'm like, who am I going to ask today, right? And I get an email from Dad, and he said, oh, I put some money in the account, and I'm like, cool. So I can get my medication and get some bananas and run this race. I mean, that's how much money he put in. I'm like, whoa, that's right on. That's all I need, right? Who needs to be clean? I can wash myself next week. No, I wash myself every day, but the soap is running out. So anyways, y'all didn't need to hear that at all. I'm just poor, man. This Ghetto Gourmet. You gotta love it, man. You all know how well, look at this, it's beautiful. So, I'm gonna let you look at this. That looks really nice there. I got big chunks of onions in there. No bigger than I expected, but you know, onions cook down. They'll be a little softer in a second. And then I'm just gonna roux this, and then we're gonna do this with the beans. So anyways, so I get to the store, right, and I buy a candy bar to get $30 out of that account. And I go and I open my wallet to put the money in that she's giving me, and there's $4 in my wallet. $4 in my wallet. Where'd it come from? Did somebody sneaky put it in there? Maybe my homeboy Devin? Aaron didn't do it? Where'd the money come from? It wasn't there last night. So, pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. But maybe if you're going to change the world, you need a little help sometimes. And believe you me, if my help comes from above, I'm a bless it, praise his name, and be thankful, and woo! If I could change the world. Whoa, almost put too much flour in here. Whoa, look at that. Down the side of the thing. And there's our roux. Is it gonna be? Yeah, it's gonna do. And now we're gonna lower the temperature way down. So it's really not too much to see. I mean, you can see the flour, the cakey. And then I'm gonna take my beans. I'm gonna put this back up so I don't burn myself. And dump my beans right on in. Ooze and magoozer. Like that word? Ooze and magoozer. That means these here were hot, man. It was a little warm, mama. Alright. And then I forgot to open my can of tomatoes. So I'm gonna bust that open right now. This is crushed tomatoes, and I just add that water. So I'm going to take a little out, just to be safe. Take some of this broth out. I'm sure it'll work out though. Once I take that out, the beans is sitting, we'll see. And I'm just going to put in, I don't know, yeah, put the whole can in, put that, right? And then, now I normally rinse my can, so I take a little bit of that water. Are you seeing all this? I mean, waste not, want not. Get everything you can out of everything you have. And outsmart your food if necessary. And what I just did there was outsmarting my food. Alright. I can put the rest of that in. It's flavor. It's not too thick or too thin. Now I'm going to wait for it to come to temperature. And for the roux to cook out. And then we're going to come back and taste this. And we're going to do the final seasoning. And And while we're doing that, I'm going to throw together my dinner. And, well, we already know what it's going to be. I'm going to put this on top of the fish. I'm going to bake it. And we're going to see my dinner. And the completion of the sausage, bean, and elk. 15 bean and elk. Peace, America. Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet. I'll see you soon.